What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Tequila Talks. Your friend Tequila Bay, and today we're gonna be drinking and featuring Tequila Gran Centenario. So this brand, I haven't really found a lot of the tequila content creators talking about Gran Centenario or a lot of information or videos on this tequila. So I want to take that as an opportunity to be able to talk about Gran Centenario. It has grown on me recently as a choice tequila for any of our mixed cocktails or any time that I want to enjoy a good shot of tequila with one of my guests here at El Patron. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the fun facts about this distillery and some of the history behind this great Tequila Gran Centenario. So for starters, it is Mexico's #1 tequila in terms of production and sales. So as Mexico's #1 tequila, this is the highest volume production and sales tequila. So in the United States, which I think most of our viewers here are in the United States, we don't get a lot of exposure to that tequila in this market. And like the overseas market, the United States market, and the Mexican market, all the different products are gonna vary in terms of popularity or in terms of what everybody is drinking. So in front of me, I have the Añejo Tequila, the Cristalino, which is a newer product from Gran Centenario, the Gran Centenario Leyenda, the Extra Añejo, we have the Reposado and the Blanco. The Blanco is unique because they actually do a little bit of barrel aging. So if you take a look at this bottle of Blanco or Plata Gran Centenario, it has a nice kind of straw-like golden color, which again, it's due to the barrel influence. Now, if you're new to tequila and you're hearing this information and you're like, wait, what do you mean a Blanco is being barrel aged? Legally, tequilas blancos can be rested for up to 60 days and still be considered under the class of tequila blanco, as why we've seen the rose, the Código Rosa, or some of those slight rose-colored tequilas that are kind of a newer product, a niche product in the market. So with Gran Centenario, #1, it's Mexico's #1 tequila, and Lázaro Gallardo, which was the first maestro tequilero, he was the founding father of this great tequila in the 1800s. In 1895, he coined the name of Gran Centenario Tequila to commemorate the new century of Mexico. And also his son, Luciano Gallardo, was the first to design the Art Deco inspired bottle of tequila with the Art Deco prominent Art Deco architectural influence in the bottle. Luciano Gallardo also influenced his tequila design with the Ángel de la Independencia. So if you've ever been in Mexico City, the Ángel de la Independencia is an iconic architectural component of Mexican culture. It sits at one of the most important and prominent city centers in Mexico City. And the Ángel de la Independencia, it was used to commemorate the culture and the history of Mexico. So the Art Deco of the 1900s and the Ángel de la Independencia are what influenced this design of this very elegant bottle that we have in front of us. Gran Centenario, for me, like I said, recently has been growing on me. When I looked at it before on the shelves, it didn't really stand out, but until I started seeing, actually I saw Pati Jinich, which is one of my favorite Mexican chefs. Pati Jinich, she hosts the show Pati's Mexican Table. She's actually directly partnered with Gran Centenario to promote the quality of this tequila and to propagate the popularity. So Pati has been doing different food pairings and tequila pairings, cocktail creations, and that's really where I started seeing a lot about Gran Centenario tequila. So Pati Jinich and also La Seleccion Mexicana, the Mexican national team, is a direct partner. So Gran Centenario really wants to focus on this Mexican-centric and Mexican-inspired tequila experience. To dive in a little bit more about what makes Gran Centenario unique is the fact that they use this Seleccion Suave. Seleccion Suave is their process of blending their tequilas to create the most highest quality batches of tequila. So from top to bottom, their Blanco product all the way to their Leyenda Extra Añejo, they're actually developing and creating their tequilas and then blending them together to bring us the best quality of their agave expressions. So for tonight, I had a little bit of a tough time deciding what I really wanted to drink this evening. I know I typically go with a Blanco, but due to the fact that it does have some barrel aging influence, I'm gonna break out of my own box, and I think I wanna try the Gran Centenario Cristalino. So this is an agave, 100% agave tequila, añejo tequila. So it's not an extra añejo. So again, if you're new to the tequila experience, a lot of the information that you're gonna find, or if you don't wanna do and dive deep into the research of tequila, you either watch Tequila Talks or directly on the bottle, you're gonna have an insight in the inspiration of what Gran Centenario stands for. So Gran Centenario Cristalino is an expertly crafted blend of our finest añejo and extra añejo tequilas, carefully finished in Calvados casks and filtered through a meticulous process that includes Mexican silver. The result is an ultra smooth and crystal clear tequila of unparalleled quality and taste. So they're actually filtering this tequila in silver, Mexican silver, which is one of the highest quality silvers in the world. And then also, like all Gran Centenarios, they're blending different batches of añejo, of extra añejo tequilas to create an exceptional quality tequila. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Let's go ahead and do the fluted glass. So I've been filming a couple videos already. I need to be able to pace myself. I typically do a heavy pour, but on this occasion, I'm gonna do a much more reserved pour of tequila. Again, we want to start out with a nosing. Very vanilla forward in smoke. The oaking and a little bit of mint is coming through. Some spice components as well, but the nose and the bouquet is very, very beautiful. Slightly, like a slight lavender, kind of like just like a flowery, like flowers and a lavender aroma is coming through. Let's go ahead and taste it. Salud. So those aromas are following suit directly with what I'm tasting, a very vanilla forward expression. So this tequila is not confirmed additive free, although they're using some traditional methods of production like brick oven roasting. They do use a roller mill method of milling, but not confirmed additive free. So maybe what I'm thinking about, a lot of those vanilla components might be due to the abocante, but a very nice flavor profile of vanilla. And it's got a little bit of that like medicinal nuance as well. It's spiced and it's floral, medicinal, but very smooth on the finish. If you follow me on my TikTok page, I've already done a little bit of a review and tasting of the Gran Centenario Leyenda, so you can check that out. But this Cristalino, so one reason why I love the Cristalino tequilas is just because they offer such a great balance of complexity and smoothness. And I always joke around how, like, if I see Cristalino tequila, I'm gonna drink it right out of the bottle because of how smooth. So this Tequila Gran Centenario Cristalino delivers all of those components: the smooth, the complex, the vanillas, the oaking. To an untrained drinker, this is gonna be a tequila that's gonna be very smooth and it's gonna be very favorable. To a trained drinker, not a lot of agave is pulling through, not a lot of agave notes are pulling through, mostly vanillas. It's very sweet and floral and herbal. I give this tequila, I would give this tequila a solid C+. It's right in the middle. It's not gonna be overly agave forward, which as a purist drinker, that's what we wanna look for in a tequila. And that's where, you know, our B pluses and our A grades are gonna be falling under. But it's not bad tequila. It's super smooth. It's got a great component, great flavors. So if you are in the market to search a new tequila, or a tequila that you haven't really heard about or seen with our typical tequila talks or our tequila vloggers on the YouTube or on the internet, go ahead and give Gran Centenario a try. It's Mexico's #1 tequila. It is a tequila that was produced by the very first maestro tequilero, and it has a lot of rich inspiration in 1900s Art Deco and 1800s New Century Mexican culture and heritage. So Gran Centenario paying homage, an homage to the new century, to Mexican independence, with the Ángel de la Independencia as the centerpiece of their design. And again, the bottles are very elegant, the tequila is of good quality, and I definitely think you should give it a try. So thank you guys for tuning in this evening. Another successful episode of Tequila Talks. On our next episode, we're gonna be featuring one of my favorite tequilas, Tequila Corralejo. Now, there's something unique about Tequila Corralejo. It is a tequila, well, I don't wanna dive into it. You're just gonna have to watch our next video. So Tequila Corralejo, again, a tequila that's not really been highly reviewed or highly talked about. So I'm gonna start diving into some tequilas that are kind of hidden gems. So tune into our next episode. Give this video a like. If you just landed on our channel, give it a subscribe, and go ahead and ask me your questions. If you don't think my opinions about Tequila Gran Centenario are accurate and you don't agree that this is a good tequila or an average tequila, go ahead and give a comment on my video, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video of Tequila Talks. Salud.